right, fool. Shit. Let it be known then. All the time, dog, and I was like, this fool again.
Yeah.
I started getting annoyed, like, with that force coming
Right.
in, you know what I mean? Because he come in with his grill, I'm like, nah, dog, I can't do it. I can't do it today, doggy. Because he'd be like, just trying to want something. Like, hook me up with a jello shot.
Oh, where?
I'm like, nah, fool.
Yeah, you're not that funny, dog.
He's like, you want a picture? I'm like, nah, fool. I'm good.
Was this like his face too long? Or just like
Yeah,
showing his teeth?
yeah, I'm like, I'm good, dog. But cool for you. And then one day I was feeling good before I got tipped good in his back. And I seen him, was like, let me get a jello shot. I hear, fool.
Yeah.
All right. And he's like, thanks, dog. I was like, fucking well, man.
That's tight.
And then I seen him on the fucking TV. He's getting like punked out in LA downtown, like all looking all nasty. Like I was like, oh.
Yeah. That was Spanky Haynes too. He's out here too.
There used to be Bling Bling. If y'all remember Bling Bling the bum.
Bling Bling, yeah, for
remember
sure.
him?
Yeah, yeah.
I keep my crack pipe hidden in my collar.
Shut up, bum fights, dog.
You're not talking about bum.
I was gonna make the new bum. Let's go record a new one. Yeah, just part 10.
Yes, get on us if you know any local bums in the area.
Part 11. Yeah, dog. We're just gonna make a new bum fights and shit. We have all the logo right here for fighting.
Fuck yeah, I'm with it.
It would be funny, huh?
Yeah, it's like fucking just like some kind of that old shit, like some graph shit, a little bit of fucking wildness, maybe some scraps. We need to get a scrap out, get it out the way. You know what I mean?
We got the gloves on. Just have those.
I got gloves too. I got gloves at the crib.
Be like, hey, you want to swatch your beef on
And for the fools that are scared, what's up? Hey, I got the Oculus gloves too. You know, box on there too if you're scared.
Get the Oculus battles going on.
Graph battles on there too. What's up? You can always do that and then flick it. Well, because I told you on my phone I can watch it while I do it. You can see on my phone the other people.
That's just tight. I thought it was cool.
Oh, that's just pretty easy. But like fucking. Anyways, yeah, there's some fool I met down on there. I didn't know you could do online. I was on there and I was like, it's like a room full of fools. And
yeah.
What you ride? They trying to hit me. I was like, little fucking character thing. Like, went in somewhere. I was getting out. Some fool tried to collab with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting down with Pikachu and shit, or what?
What?
Is it you getting down with Pikachu, so you getting banged out by Pikachu and shit?
Yeah, like, there's some fools, but
like what? They look like people, or?
No, it's like all it shows is a mask. All it shows is a mask and the hands from the cats.
Oh shit.
So it's like a mask and a hat.
So
that's all I had on.
But
you can hear him and shit.
Right.
Like, what you right? Oh, I'm out here in LA. Oh, I'm out here in Chicago. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get down? Fuck yeah, let's get it. What's up? Boom. We'll do a little collab.
Oh, that's tight.
That's just kind of low key sick, cause you know what I'm saying, connections could come out that way. Like, boom, oh, I'm in Vegas. Boom, let's go kill a SWAT. Or oh, you coming out to come out to Chicago sometime. Or, you know what I mean? It's good connection.
Get spots over there.
Yeah.
Show you spots will show you around.
Yeah. Fucking crash on my car. What's up? We'll get down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you the shop.
What's up, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, those games are tight. All that metaverse shit's gonna be crazy.
I don't play really anything else on there except for the graph shit. Really, I got there's a military one that's like some fucking Call of Duty shit. I'll be playing that a little bit.
I should probably get tired now. You're like trying to hold it up.
Well, I see. Yeah, I was like, dog, it's hard to keep that shit straight. And then I seen online fools had like a little setup, like like a little straight thing where they just set it on the little controllers on it and stay straight. I'm like,
I think
I do want to play now.
Games and they're deep.
They all tweaked out on it. Yeah, I'm good. I was like, I'm straight. I let the kids go ham on it though.
You should try streaming that shit on fucking Twitch, dog.
I was thinking of it.
I'm sure it's up there, but if you know a little bit more how to do grab it.
Yeah, exactly. There's some fool that does it on YouTube. He like, when I first got it, I was looking up on. He does like he does like fucking instructional videos kind of on that shit. But it's like I already know. I mean, it's just grabs. Like can't let me on that.
Yeah.
But he gets down. He's sick.
In the beginning, I didn't know you could switch the tips out.
Oh yeah, you can switch the tips. I like the pressure. The pressure is a big deal. Like for me, I noticed. It's like set up when I first got it. I was like pressure all the way up, dog. He ain't fucking spray. I'm like, you know, for quick bombs, it sprays really big.
Yeah.
And like on the end like fat. But then like when I started getting better for, I was like, oh, it's better to kind of low key turn it down, like you know, like halfway or you know, a little bit down. Fucking get down fully, it like comes out a little more controlled and shit.
Tell the shit, damn.
Like, this shit's kind of sick.
That's what that high pressure. If you don't know, go back to the last episode. We were talking about that.
Yeah, you get that control and shit. Because, you know, the faster it comes out, bigger and faster it's going to drip and that, you know. Which is sometimes good to go fast with the big, you're just bombing it. Fuck yeah, half fast. And just outline it with it. So, I've been liking the nice little, like a little fatter tip outline of the bombs where it looks like, has some flair in the outline. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like that shit.
right. That shit does look sick as fuck.
Huh.
I fuck with that. Fucking graph life, bro.
Fucking graph life.
What else we got?
What any questions, topics?
Come in. Someone on? Am I tripping?
I don't know. Somebody knock? Come on in.
Gravity. Why the fuck that right? Gravity.
Gravity bombs. Remember it's graffiti.
Yeah, gravity bombs are fucking crazy, dog.
Gravity bombs. Remember you make all kinds of gravity bombs, all kinds of shit.
The water bottles, dog. You've been there, and the whole tub, bro. Like,
oh yeah.
Use at work, fill up the bathtub.
Fill up the bathtub.
Just hitting the floor. The pool, dog. The homie had a pool, just hitting the pool. Dog.
Oh, get in the pool, fucking.
Yeah, I fool with you.
Oh man, we saw all kinds of crazy shit, bro.
You know, MacGyver just to get stoned and shit, like smoking on aluminum cans. Remember your kids smoking?
Rough. I could already almost taste it still to this day. Like,
smoking all the Bud Lighting.
Ooh,
like,
why
is the smoke blue? Fuck, I don't know. The weed to kill it.
Yeah, the smoke was blue, huh?
I don't know.
Look
Sometimes
like that kind of.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why I felt with like backwoods. I would think that should look like purple, like it should.
Yeah, that's true too. Backwoods. Out there in New Mexico, fools will go backwoods.
Yeah.
And mind if I?
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
Shit, I'm gonna try this. This we got some nice little bleezy.
Shout out to the sponsors once again, as usual.
Yeah,
they feel nice. They gave me 2 different bags today.
Hey,
this one's cool. I got a little stone off a little half a bleezy, you know.
Hell yeah! I just smoked this little J. I didn't really get high, so we're gonna have to try this.
Hell yeah, come on, I hit that. Hit that. What we get into? Yeah, CERN. Alien technology. Yeah, bro. I think the government has these spaceships and they're just testing them out here. And we're like, oh, let's look at another planet.
So yeah. So what do you think of this idea though? So here's the third idea of UFOs. So either A, is it us in a term of technology that we haven't shown, or is it aliens? Okay, or is it the third? Is it us in the future? So far in the future that we've come back to check on ourselves. But not to interfere, because it's like when you interfere in yourself.
Damn,
because we've already gone that so far ahead that we're like.
Now we're coming back to the past. Right?
We could be on another planet by now. At that point.
And technically, it happened like in the '60s when all that type of shit would have been, available. Made. I don't know. It's crazy. That's a good one too. I haven't really heard about that one.
Imagine that
makes sense.
Right now, we're only at this part, but imagine it's like. When you can go so far in the future, you can go like back. They can travel. Who knows? If time travel is a thing in the future, they could like come back. But like, there's like laws. You know what I'm saying? But there's like laws like you could come and observe and shit. But fools be breaking the laws. Some fools be breaking the laws. You know how it goes. Some fools are weirdos. Some fools are on the run. Some fools are outlaws.
And people getting abducted. They're people from the future. Like, oh, can you survive going through this teleportation without dying? Can because now they know that they could come to this time, but they're like,
can't bring somebody back.
Yeah, can we bring somebody back? They're just kidnapping people to test it out. Like, you can go with us today.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good one, dog. I like that.
But now we're dealing with the CERN and time and time travel, like wormholes.
Mandela effect.
Mandela. What's up with that, dog? What do you remember any of those?
I mean, I do remember.
I remember when Mandela died, so that's not my. I remember that one. That one's not.
I just remember the one that I kind of like was the ones that hit me were. The Genie movie of
the Kazam
yeah.
But I remember Kazam. I remember Kazam. Yeah. It wasn't Kazam. It was the other one with Sinbad. Yeah, that was like along the same lines.
Alakazam or some shit. I don't know, but yeah.
Shazam.
No, that's the one with Shaq.
Cat's Kazam.
Kazam is the one with him. You're right. Yeah.
Shazam.
It was one of those.
It was Shazam.
But I remember that I remember seeing that as a kid, watching that or whatever, and be like, oh, this is funny or whatever, because I thought Sinbad was cool. But the other one was Luke, I am your father.
That was crazy.
I thought that was always Luke, I am your father. I always said that, like, And
it's always referenced in other movies. It even goes through, like, other movies that it's set in. Even in, like, a bunch of movies that they all say that in, People try to make fun of it.
Yeah, those two were the ones that I was like, oh.
I thought the Berenstain Bears, or whatever. Berenstain,
I wouldn't know that one because I don't think I read the books.
I remember that when I was a kid.
Like, I think that was the same thing as the Curious George shit. I seen one about Curious George and I was like, I really didn't know about Curious George, Yeah.
I thought he had a tail.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he doesn't.
Yeah, that's just wild.
But in the movie, I remember because I got a kid. In the movie, in the beginning, that was hanging upside down. I remember it.
On the tail. There you go.
My kid said. So,
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like,
there's some. So, but I guess the theory is that even if you remember it or don't, that just shows of what timeline you come from. Because they say like alternate reality have merged. Like alternate realities can merge. Timelines can merge. Like when I went to that, have you gone to that Area 15 yet?
I haven't.
You should go.
I have to.
Omega Mart inside.
Right.
The other shit is cool, whatever. But Omega Mart is what I'm talking about.
It has like a spiritual, yeah.
It's like looks like a regular grocery store, or whatever. But then he goes in the back into a whole other world of all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Visually shit and all this and that. And then one of the rooms, it was even showing us a thing. It was like showing like the two realities coming together and where Las Vegas was. It was like trying to say that Las Vegas on the map is right where the two realities
meet, like the center and shit. Damn. That's
what it's trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why shit. It had like a bowl of cereal and the cereal was like levitating and shit.
And that's why we had the pyramid. Because it's the center, right? I mean, isn't it supposed to be like each got in and all that, like in line with the African pyramid and the Chinese pyramids?
Yeah, yeah.
Or the Egyptian pyramids?
Yeah, the Egyptian pyramids.
Yeah. Which is Africa.
There's a lot of theories with that fucking place too.
Yeah. I just seen actually a video on TikTok, and there's a full, he's parachuting over it, and he gets like really close to the top, and you can see how high the grid is. I was like, damn, bro.
Have you seen inside of when you go in there, like it went up there into the room, the things that go around?
I looked at a couple, but I didn't really watch the whole thing.
It's kind of scary. You can see like the way it's built. Fool, they have the fucking the elevators are made special for that place. They go at an angle.
Oh, these ones right here.
At the Luxor.
This one, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the real pyramid.
Oh, the real one.
No, yeah, I've been at Luxor. Oh, I haven't seen the higher grids, but I do know about the fuck because. I remember being drunk as fuck in the elevator and be like,
shit's weird,
this shit feels weird because you're moving sideways as opposed to
yeah, that shit's weird, dog.
Yeah,
and like the way the people have jumped off that bitch, like off the hallways there, because there's nothing guarding it, and it's like this. Right. So the fucking you know the railings in there, people jump off all the time. People are always end up dead there. Like, well, the reason why they say is it's cursed because of when you make they said when they made whenever you have a pyramid, you have to have, see, they have a links on the front right there. You have to have a links guarding its back, front and the back always. Oh, when you leave the back side open, it leaves it like vulnerable for that. And now look what happened right in front of it.
What happened right in front of it?
The October shooting.
Oh yeah, across the street.
Yeah.
What about that fool that jumped out recently in the stratosphere?
I didn't hear about that. Recently.
Like a few months ago, maybe.
You're like, I was chilling right here. No.
Yeah, it was on the news, and he like jumped off, bro, splat, or maybe he fell off the fucking ride. But recently, and they were like, there's still blood. Like there was people on TikTok and shit. Like, look at the blood marks still on the fucking shit that he smacked in the bottom, bro. But yeah, I don't know if he jumped on his own or he fell off the bungee jump, but not too long ago, a fool got killed like that.
What's going on like that?
And it wasn't a big deal, but it was, you know, like.
Oh, wow, tell me, Rob, but, you know. That's another thing about Vegas is, like, news isn't like, I mean, the news would be more crazy, I feel like, but, like, there's a certain amount of shit that they don't show.
Right.
Because it fucks up tourism and shit like that. Like, we hear some shit, but not, like.
Yeah, a bunch of people probably killing themselves out there, losing their 100 racks. You're like, oh, I was up 100 racks, I came and spend it on a bet, and I lost.
Rest in peace, homie from fucking Next Friday. White boy.
Oh, yeah.
Skaters, remember? He killed himself in Treasure Island.
What's it?
Or Bellagio, my bad. He was in the Bellagio.
Damn.
Yeah, he hung himself in the Bellagio.
Amazing.
That was sad.
What's his name in the movie Kids,
Roach,
right?
Roach,
yeah, there you go. Roach.
Rest in peace, Roach.
Damn, that's funny. That's good. I didn't know that. They killed himself there?
Yeah, he offed himself there, you know what I'm saying? And then people died at what I think is crazy is people jump off the Hoover Dam.
Oh.
That's a fucking
yeah. You think you die before you hit it?
People say that, but I don't know if I'm kind of crazy. Like, you know, when you've been through a lot of shit, I feel like you've been through too much. Like, I think weak fools be like, ah! Like, fools been through too much fucking shit. It was like,
it's just
watch it all the way go down, like, bah!
Instant.
Like, all scared, like, ah! Like, I don't know, for that feeling, though, going down like that, you don't know. You know, when, like, you go down a fucking, I've never bungee jumped and shit, but my cousins always want me to go skydiving, but isn't that the same feeling? You know?
So, yeah. I bungee jumped once, but I kind of like you kind of like went like this. It was a bungee jump in Knott's Berry Farm. You go up and it drops you, and you kind of like go at an angle. So it's not straight, but you kind of do bungee jump.
No, that's
sick.
That shit. They did that. They had that here at MGM Grand. I did that actually.
Oh shit!
It's like it holds you up or something.
Yeah.
And like, whoa!
And it's like bungee jump, but you just fall and you kind of
swing,
swing forward.
That shit's wild. You go hella fast. You're like on your stomach.
That shit was fucking. It was like a crazy experience, but I was a kid. I was like, 16. I was like, fuck it, let's go. You know,
they used to have MGM Grand right here. It used to in the back. They had a whole like amusement park.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
They had like it was a family something. They had like a bungee jumping thing, like a little roller coaster back there, and all that shit. That shit was cracking. That was, and then they kind of started making things more like adult friendly. You know what I mean? They took the family shit away.
And they went to circus and shit.
Yeah. It is what it is. Just like Treasure Island and shit, you know. Went from the pirate show. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
The pirate show with the shooting and the explosion. I thought that shit was dope.
It was time.
I like that kind of.
Yeah.
And then it came like the bitches dancing, like dancing.
Yeah, they did.
And it was kind of corny, but at least we could watch a little bit. But then they
it was still a show, yeah.
It had a little show, explosions and that, and then they just took it all the way away.
The lion shit too, right, man?
The lion shit too. That was dope. I used to love seeing that shit.
Yeah.
Close to the lions like that.
I think like 200.
You could go under it,
right?
Well, yeah, and then but also in the inside the MGM, it was like just there at all times. Like using the casino, you walk around and especially when you've been drunk. I remember being drunk, like stumbling over and looking at the fucking like lion, like you know, like okay, you know what I mean, and just stumble off and shit. But it was like it had a little area you could walk through, like under it, and it was like they're above you and next to you. You know how they do like it at zoos and shit.
Yeah.